Because if, this word if right here is huge in the Greek. It is a conjunction adverbial condition. In the Greek, it refers to a structure of a condition clause that introduce a condition of the main clause to be true. In other words, if you do this, this will happen. So if you confess out of your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and just a side note, this Lord right here is a quote from Joel 2:32. You must confess that Jesus is God. If you confess that Jesus is God, you will be saved. You must confess that he is God and that God the Father raised him from the dead, and you will be saved. Why do you have to believe that he raised him from the dead? Because that's our blessed hope. That is the gospel, the death, burial, and resurrection. The resurrection is the key point to Christianity. Without the resurrection, we have no hope. So you must believe that Jesus is God, a direct quote from Joel 2:32, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. You will be saved. This is the gospel. You believe in God. He came to earth as a man, died for your sins, buried and raised on the third day according to the scriptures, and you are saved. This is how someone's saved. Predestination makes God a liar. Predestination attacks imago Dei. Imago Dei is the Latin phrase in God's image. We are in God's image. The likeness and image of God, all human beings are in that image and likeness. Well, God has free will. So if we are in his image, we also have free will. And if we don't have free will, then we are not in God's image. And therefore, the Bible is not true in the first place. But we are in God's image. God doesn't want a bunch of robots. He wants people to freely choose to love him, to freely choose to put your faith in him. This is what we are. As image bearers of the Most High, we are in his image. We are supposed to mimic his image. And by mimicking his image, we are to be Christ-like. Well, Christ wasn't a robot. Christ had free will. So we can see that this is not true. And the word if here is very important to us. The condition if in this verse forms a conditional sentence, meaning it expresses a condition and a result.